Hello everybody, this is Abby Normal and welcome back to Date Walk with my beautiful bushies. Hello boys. And guess what? I only just loaded this up and I've already forgotten all the voices. Oh, this is going to be fun for me, isn't it? Yeah, totally. Once again, I find myself in the ground lobby with Linz and a pile of strange equipment. I thought you said you tried this before and it didn't work. There was a small miscalculation. Quite harmless as you see, but it thoroughly invalidated my results. This time the result may be different. You're welcome to take her place as my guinea pig if that is your desire. No thanks, I'll watch. Thanks, Bradley! Good to know you care, Bradley. Right here, Bradley. Ugh. As you wish. He moves around me, testing and adjusting the equipment. As he does so, he leans in close to my ear to murmur words out of the other's hearing. Raphael must be very fond of you. Oh. I don't want to act furtive in front of Bradley. Why does Linz have to make everything sleazy? I wonder what you did to compel his obedience. Oh. What? I didn't compel anything. Raphael told me the truth because he's nice. Linz didn't make any attempt to deny it when I confronted him, but I got the impression he would never have bothered telling me if Raphael hadn't gone behind his back. Are you done yet? I think so. Nice belly. Remember, I'll be monitoring every step of the way. Move slowly so I can get clear readings, but abort immediately if you experience any pain. Contrary to some people's expectations, I don't intend you any harm. Oh, right. Raphael rocks back and forth on his toes, on his toes, smiling at me. Good luck. Oh, thanks. I turn to face the door. Here we go. Oh. Don't know what I expected when I walked through the door. A tingling sensation, heat, light, but only for a moment. And then a new world waiting for me. Not this. Oh, this is trippy. I take one step, then another, and nothing changes. No forest, no road, no city. Standing still, I slowly turn in place. I can't see anything clear in any direction, just this weird light all around me, as if the field never ends. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Nothing. Well, it can't go on forever. I'll just have to keep walking. Time passes with no visible results. I can't really see the ground underfoot, but it feels like I'm walking up a hill and it keeps getting steeper. I am tripping out. I'm not at all athletic, but I don't think myself as being in bad shape. Why is this so difficult? I'd like to sit down if only I could see a place to rest, but there's nothing. I have to keep going. And then, on the next step, my feet slip out from under me and I fall backwards. What? How did I get back here? Back? Where do you believe that you went? Believe? It's not obvious where I went. What did you see? You stepped into the field and it bowed out without breaking, then you stepped back. So I was standing still all that time. What time? You stepped back almost immediately. I thought perhaps your courage had deserted you. But that doesn't make any sense. I was walking through the strange landscape. There was light and shadow. I was gone for like several minutes. But you weren't. Oh, sorry about that. Got interrupted. I shake my head slowly. I know what I saw. Did you sabotage this test too? What? Of course not. Don't be a fool. Raphael looks at me, hurt. Oops. I've almost given it away. At least Bradley doesn't know what I meant, but I'd better change the subject. Oh, no, you never do that. I'm sorry. I don't understand what happened. Neither do I. Fascinating, isn't it? I did get some readings from the attempt. I need to analyse them, but it appears that my original conclusion may have been correct after all. This effect appears to confirm only to completely unknown principles. In other words, he hasn't a clue what it is or how it works. Did you see anyone out there? It was hard to see anything. The light kept shifting. Donald saw shapes like people, but when I called out, no one answered. And you didn't hear me either, did you? No. We should get those things off you. Yes, I may need to run tests on them as well. Working together, Linz and Raphael remove the shielding elements. Are you sure you're alright? Oh, now you care! I feel fine, I'm just confused. You should take it easy for the rest of the day. We'll tell you what we find out after we've had time to look at the data. I promise. Well, that's the puddles, but I'm still making dinner tonight. It took me some time, but at last dinner is ready. Nathaniel's kitchen didn't include ready-made curry powder or garam masala, but there were plenty of other spices that could be mixed together. I think that's more interesting anyway. Cooking is a bit like chemistry, except you're not supposed to make things explode. Good chutney is beyond me, though even if the right ingredients had been here. So that limits what dishes I can present well. My father would say that a good dinner party should have many different dishes available so that the guests can try a little of everything until they find something they like. If you serve only one dish and someone doesn't like it, it's a problem. Of course, if my father were holding a dinner party, he'd just... You guys get... I'm dying. He'd just have it catered, and then it's easy to have a cook or wide select. Both of my parents can cook, but I can't, so that's all I can say. Anyway, what I've ended up with is spiced potatoes, vegetable biryani, and sweet fried beet bread. Okay, that's fine. Is it done yet? I'm starved. Yes, come on in. The boys begin to filter in and take their seats. Linz tilts his head curiously, drawing in a long, slow breath of air through his nose and holding it for a few moments before exhaling. Alright. He doesn't say anything more. Thank you very much for preparing all this for us. Wait until you eat it before you say that. I know I'm not a bad cook, but I don't know what they like either. Anyway, help yourselves, there should be enough. I just onto my own plate without waiting for anyone else. I am hungry. Hungry girls don't want to get on our way. The others follow suit a little more cautiously in some cases. Is there any meat in this? No, it wouldn't hurt you to eat some vegetables. Unless someone has allergies they didn't tell me about. Vegetables are a side dish. I'm not forcing you to convert. I'm sure it will be fine. The meal progresses quietly for a bit as everyone samples the food. Despite what he said earlier, I'm not sure Nathaniel is enjoying the meal. He doesn't seem to be eating very much, but then I haven't been closely watching how he eats before. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Linz isn't eating very much either, and chews each bite with slow deliberation. He's probably distracted. Oh, this is great! Don't talk with your mouth full. Oh, this is great! Don't talk with your mouth full. He just grins at me. So, what have you found out about what happened earlier? Earlier? I tell them about my second encounter with the force field and how I travelled somewhere and then slipped and fell back, but the people watching saw something different. That's very strange. Sounds like fluff. Shut up, Alvin! The shielding did resonate with the energy of the force field, producing complex harmonics. My current theory is that these patterns interfered with brain activity upon contact. The test subject's brain attempted to rationalize the conflicting data by constructing memories of a missing time period. So it's all in her head. I was not hallucinating! 3 witnesses saw you touch the field and then step back. Only you say anything else happened. The evidence is not in your favour. Dreams often distort one's sense of time. An entire adventure could take place in your mind while only seconds pass outside. But I'm sure I wasn't dreaming. Dreams may feel true while they're taking place, but when you wake up you know it was a dream. This was different. Still, it does sound like a dream, doesn't it? Strange light, shapes I couldn't quite see. Never being able to get anywhere. What else could it be? I don't know. I'm envious myself. I'd be curious to see what images might be dragged out of the depths of my mind by such an experience. You want to go next? Alas, you can't risk the chance that I might actually manage to leave the house and be unable to return. You'd all be doomed. Doomed. Futurama reference. I'm sorry if it was a terrible one. Nathaniel clears his throat, politely changing the subject. I know it's too soon for you two to know, but if you do end up remaining here, do you have any ideas of what you want to do with your future? Well, I was thinking about becoming a doctor, but I don't know. I have an awful lot to learn about how things work here. You might also be able to discover future advances that you already know about. Isn't that cheating? Would you rather keep the information secret and let lives be lost needlessly? Oh, no, of course not. I can see it now. Dr. Bascard charges to the rescue, heroically performing unknown procedures on dying patients over the process of her shocked co-workers. Because there's no time to explain when lives are at stake. Dun dun dun! Oh, my parents would be so proud. Except that they would never know. In their hearts they would. It's kind of me to say that. In their hearts they'd probably believe I was murdered. They surely wouldn't believe I'd run away, not after last year. They're making the best of things. I haven't given up. And if I had just run off, I'm not sure they'd be happy to see me back. Hey, Janet, is there any dessert? I didn't make any, but there's still plenty of ice cream in the freezer. Oh, that'll do. Well, at least one person thinks my dinner was good. Yes. After dinner, I planned to pick up a book from Nathaniel's library, but I can't help getting this feeling I've forgotten something. Perhaps it's just that at loose ends problem again. On a normal Monday night, I have schoolwork to do. That was part of the point of making dinner, to keep me busy. Dinner, the kitchen. Did I put everything away? I know I turned off the stove, I cleaned up after myself. Now that I think about it, I can't remember every single detail and it nags me. Well, I'll just go and have a quick look. It will only take a minute. I step into the kitchen. Eee! That was him, not me. I nearly bump into Raphael. Oh, what are you doing here? He's got a plate in his hand. Did he sneak in to wash things up and I forgot? No, he's making a sandwich? You son of a bitch, Raphael. I'm sorry, I guess my cooking wasn't very good after all. No, I liked it. He follows my gaze to the plate in his hand and blushes. It's not for me. It's for Linz. He's a picky eater. Son of a bitch. Can't he get it himself? Why does he have to make you run his errands? He didn't make me. It's just that I saw that he wasn't eating very much, and if I don't bring him food, he probably won't bother. He said that yesterday as well, that he has to pick up after Linz and prepares meals. It's not fair. He treats you like a slave. He does not. Linz is my angel. Oh. Yeah, where? He sighs, running his fingers through his hair and fluffing it around his face. I grew up with my parents in Amarillo. That's a city in El Dorado, the country west of here. I vaguely remember seeing El Dorado on the maps in Nathaniel's library. My family was... We didn't have a lot of money. We were always careful not to waste anything that could be used or mended. Both my parents worked, so I did most of the chores around the house, so that when they did get home we could all spend time together. We were okay, except... There's no healthcare at El Dorado. You don't have any doctors? There are doctors, but there's no health service, not like here. You have to pay a lot. Oh, he means there's no free government-provided healthcare. Huh. Well, what type of horrible country would let their own people suffer when they couldn't afford the bills to pay it? You wanna talk to me about that, America? That's right. I'm sassing you. Atlanta has that? We always saved up what money we could in case someday we needed, but the doctors charge whatever price they want. For something like cancer, they want over $1 million. We couldn't have saved that much in our whole lives. So, then one of your parents got sick. No, I did. Something went wrong with my nervous system. I started to have trouble keeping my balance and even passing out. Sometimes my hands would shake. I missed a lot of school because I wasn't getting better. Are you okay? Do you want a kiss? Well, let me finish. Most that the doctors we could afford could tell us was that it was a very rare condition and it was getting worse. They couldn't stop it. Eventually I wouldn't be able to move at all and I'd die. I had some ideas for treatments, but it would cost more than my parents could possibly afford. so my parents gave me up. Oh, my voice broke a little bit. How did they do that? They moved to another city and left me behind. Oh my god! What? What? As long as I was living with my family, the government would say it was their personal responsibility to pay my medical bills. But the government is supposed to take care of abandoned children if they have nowhere else to go. I had to really be abandoned. But it's awful. So you ended up in an orphanage or something? I didn't know where to go for help. My parents couldn't tell me what to do. Where they were going. They told me that someone would find me eventually. Until then I was on the streets. But you were sick. You couldn't take care of yourself. I'm getting emotional. I'm sorry. Ugh. I probably should have tried to reach someone from school, but I didn't know how to get anywhere on foot and I couldn't think straight. I wasn't doing well. My thoughts kept getting tangled up. My eyes. Sorry, that was tape. I could see two of everything and I couldn't tell which was real. That's not even the worst part. I don't know what would have happened to me if Linz hadn't found me. Linz? Some kids caught me trying to find food in the trash and started pushing me around. They were just kids, smaller than me, but I kept falling over and they laughed. Then suddenly there was this blaze of white. Linz chased the boys away and then when I collapsed he brought me home with him. He took care of me. He found out I was sick and he experimented and he made me better. He's a genius. He saved my life. Well, wow. And that's why I stay with him and take care of him. Not because I'm his slave. He's never made me do anything. I help him because I want to. The last thing my mother said to me was that God would send an angel to watch over me. Maybe he doesn't look like an angel to you, but Linz is who God sent. Does he sing Music of the Night to you before you go to bed? Because this sounds very familiar. It could be a problem, Raphael. I'm just saying. Well, that's a pretty amazing story. Raphael's been through a lot and he's still so young, but something bothers me. Should Janet ask about Raphael's past or his future with Linz? Actually, yeah, here's my question. If you're better now, which you probably are. Wait, why is this oh god, am I going on a Raphael? Oh, apparently I am. Yeah, Okay. Now, here's the thing. I never wanted to do this route, but it seems I'm going on this route anyway. If I ask him about his mum and dad, he'll probably get upset because he cares about them and... Oh, God, I don't know. He cares about them and he loves them, obviously, and he even said to me earlier they would know in their heart that you're alright. So he obviously still cares about them. But what about Linz? If I ask him about Linz, could he get up to you and be like, I don't know. Fuck it, we'll ask about Linz. So, how long have you been living with Linz then? A couple of years now, I guess. He was sick for months and then he had to go back to Atlanta, so he moved. How did you get across the border as a matter? He made up some papers for me. He forged documents. Just a little. I didn't have anywhere else to go. If he's 18 at the moment, he was 16 when he lost his family. He would never have finished high school or had any sort of job. He's got no money and no home of his own. But what are you going to do now? Go to school like Nathaniel suggested? I'm not sure. I think I probably should, but if it means leaving Linz on his own, I'm not sure what God wants me to do. What God wants? Linz saved me and he needed me. God brought us together to help each other. Now God has brought me here and Nathaniel's offering to help me, but does that mean Linz is ready for me to leave him? He looks down at the sandwich plate. It still looks like he needs my help. Wait, I'm confused. Do you really believe that everything happens for a reason because God meant it to be that way? I always thought that sounded terrible. Bad things happen. What sort of God wants everyone to suffer? Not exactly, but that's how it should be. God gives us chances and it's up to us to take them. If you can help yourself, you do. If someone needs help and you help to give, you give it. If you need help and someone offers it, you take it. Nathaniel wants to help me, so that's probably the right thing for me to do. What about what you want to do? I don't know what I want. I want everyone to be happy. I should take the saloons. Good night, then. What? I'm so confused. Darkness like velvet surrounds me, warm and soft, blacker than the blackest night. But somewhere in that void there's a guiding star. I'm actually tripping out. Could you not do that? I feel a bit ill. I'm not gonna. Don't look directly at the screen. It's making me feel sick, guys. It's the only thing that I can see, my only point of reference, and so of course I walk towards it. The light is the way out. Home. My family. My future. Oh! This is me yawning in real life, not in the game. It's all waiting for me in the light. But wait, isn't that what they say about heaven? I don't want to go to heaven, not yet. I don't want to die. I turn to walk away from the light, but the darkness behind me has become solid. I punch and kick at the solid wall of black behind me and only succeed in pushing myself towards the light. I can't get away. If I try, I'll only slide back again. I'm trapped. That feels familiar. Didn't I dream this? Am I dreaming now? When I walked through the door of the mansion, it wasn't the blackness I found, but it was somehow the same. A false exit. A path that only leads only one direction. They said I was dreaming, but it didn't feel like a dream then. It felt real. This time I know that I'm dreaming. I turn and face the light. The ground under my feet begins to slope, threatening to make me slip and fall. So I pick up my feet and hover. It's only a dream, my dream, which means I'm in charge, and I would rather be flying than falling into that light. What's in there anyway? Nathaniel's lobby? My home? Or something I don't want to see? A filthy bedroom? The yellow rejection letter? The 4th grade class play? Let me look. Oh my god! It's me! I'm asleep! Am I asleep or am I in a coma? That is me. Who is that? Oh no, it's my Dobby me. Actually, wait, that's not me, because it's a beautiful girl. No offense to me. I could be Bradley's sister. Holy shit. Wait, why am I still moving closer to the light? Stop it, this is my dream. I'm in control. Stop! Jesus Christ. I'm in bed, where I should be. It was a dream, just like I thought. I've always known the difference between dreams and reality. But what woke me up, it wasn't me. I heard something, felt something. Something that startled me awake. A surge? An explosion? I need to find someone who can help, someone I can trust. Why didn't I ever ask where Raphael's room was? Bradley sleeps there, and Nathaniel's master bedroom is there, and I saw Alvin over there. I've never seen Raphael going to bed a little late. He's always working, but it must be one of these doors. Raphael would say that God would lead me to the door that I need. Me, I'm relying on my own brain, a calculated probability, and a little bit of luck. This door, I think. I knocked quietly, then wait. That was not quietly. Nothing. Raphael, are you there? Maybe nobody's in this room at all. But after another moment, the door cracks open a tiny bit. I can see only a glimpse of him wrapped in a faded, oversized bathrobe. Janet, I'm trying to whisper. Janet, what's wrong? And now that he asks, I feel a little silly. I'm not completely sure that anything is wrong. I had a weird dream and I woke up suddenly. If there were an explosion, wouldn't you have heard it too? Did you hear a noise, like a loud bang or something? No. Well, something woke me up, that's all. Maybe it was him having a very powerful orgasm. I hear a clicking sound, rapidly followed by a few more. The lights went... Power! He yanks the door open and rushes out so quickly that he bumps into me. Sorry. Oh, hello. Before hurrying down the hall, opening another door and disappearing again. Moments later, Limbs comes out wearing only a bedsheet and takes off without saying a word. Chilly? Raphael reappears. What on earth is going on? The experiment. If the power has gone out, something might have gone very wrong. He has to check. The experiment that you won't tell me about? Yes. I'll make him tell you the whole truth in the morning, I promise. I just hope it's not too late. Too late for what? He shakes his head. What did you hear that woke you up? Just a bang? I'm not sure, really. I was having a very strange dream, and I woke up all of a sudden. I thought I'd heard something, but I couldn't remember what it was. I was dreaming about something like when I walked through the force field, only different. Instead of a tunnel of strange lights pushing me back into the house, it was a dark wall pushing me into the light. Then I looked at the center of the light and I saw this white girl lying there, really washed out, looking with dark hair and all these wires. But that's impossible. Huh? My mind goes over what I've said and his reaction and what he said earlier. Does this experiment involve a person? Is Bradley's sister really... No. I don't understand. I promised. I can't. His voice starts to shake and his eyes glisten doubtfully. Oh! Okay. I'm not really sure how it happened. If I put my arms around him first, or if he leaned against me, or both at the same time. What I know is that holding him feels right. He's so soft. Not as bony as I thought. More like a puppy than a frail invalid. Small and precious and warm. His hair smells like coconut and he's trembling. Shh, it's alright. Shh, it's alright. Shh. In Janet's voice. Oh god. I can't help it. The words come out by reflex. I don't know that it's alright. I don't even know why he's upset. But it's Raphael, the sweetest, kindest, most innocent boy I've ever met. I want to cuddle him and protect him and keep him safe and smiling. Anything for his smile. I'm sorry. You must think, oh god, it's like the Genki all over again. Oh god, Jesus. Okay. Nin, if you're watching this, Nin. I'm sorry. You must think I'm just a silly little boy. I think you're tired and you're worried. You work too hard, you're stressing yourself out. That's not, hang on. So I gotta interrupt this with my nose. I don't have a tissue in the hallway, so I'm just blowing it on my sleeve. Well, that's a real problem at university, you know. Look, whatever you're hiding, I know you must have a good reason. If you say, you'll tell me in the morning, then that's fine by me. We should both get some sleep. Thank you for understanding. No good night kiss? Damn it, Raphael. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave this part here. This is going well. Oh, actually, it's gone from a silly little girl. It's gone from hateful boyfriend at the beginning to hateful boyfriend my emotions. I love it. I'll end it here and I'll see you all guys in the next part. Bye!